heart of Ophokweni lies a quaint village, a celebration of AmaZulu. The Indlondlo Cultural Village was opened to tourists in 2019 by marine engineer Msizeni Mgadi. He had already been touring with the Indlondlo Zulu dancers, a group of young professional traditional dancers who've gained global recognition.
I started this cultural village because of the experience I have with Indlondlo Zulu dancers, because we've been traveling around the world. We've been performing in cruise ships. We've been representing South Africa in cultural exchange in Italy in 2016, and we learned a lot when we were together with other cultures. Since we see people appreciating the Zulu culture, especially dance, cultural dance and music and drumming, and then we have that feeling, and then I speak with the boys. I said, no, I have to speak with the local chief, Mdloli, who's a head of this area, to actually grant us some land so that we can build a cultural village to practice our culture and welcome other people from different cultures, so that we bring unity and peace, and also keep the young people away from wrongdoings, and show how important is a Zulu culture, because it's an identity of us, and it connects very well with our ancestors.
The village is run entirely by volunteers. These youth have come here to showcase their culture to tourists, to keep their heritage alive.
It is important because in schools, children they are not taught about their cultures and their roots. So I think we are too focused on like the education system of South Africa is very, very focused in Western language and in Western culture. There are so many rituals that we are doing, and there are so many practices that we are doing that are teaching one another, that help us in understanding the way of life.
The village showcases a traditional Zulu home, food and prayers.
Wow, being a Zulu woman. Ngiyangijabulisa ukuba umZulu. And ngiyasiqhenya ngokuba umZulu. Celebrating our Zulu cultures is also helping us. Kuyasiza kakhulu uku celebrate ama cultures akwaZulu ngezinto ezihlukahlukene. Ukuyi celebrate nje ngokugqoka nokwenza kwenza wena ugcine usufuna ukuperforma, ukukwenza, ukukuphila wena ngaphakathi.
Ngadi's aim is for young South Africans to be actively involved in cultural activities over Western ideals.
I've been trying by all means to help the young ones to concentrate and love the culture, but because of a lot of things happening, especially Western, and young people they tend to appreciate more of Western than the culture. So I still wish Department of Arts and Culture, government, to actually invest and put more programs and money to our culture and heritage, so that people won't get lost. They must know their well-being. They must know where they're coming from. They must not undermine the culture, because I know culture is a key to connect with God, so that we can get the blessing.
The village has become an international attraction, and these cultural dancers are expected to head off to the Netherlands in November for the African Diaspora Performing Arts Festival. They're hoping for funding from the private and public sectors.
We represented South Africa and Zulu culture in so many places. As we speak, I welcomed Russians here. I welcomed twice Americans. Even did a traditional Zulu wedding for the couple from America in January. We had to do all the rituals and show them how we do cultural wedding. And I welcomed Northern Ireland here. I welcomed Holland. I welcomed France. So within the space of 2 years, that is a very big achievement. that I'm proud of with my boys, with my community as well.
Isiko lethu liyikhaya lethu liyimvelaphi lethu akumele silahle akumele silibale sikhohlwe yilo kumele nje siqhakambise ukuthi singamaZulu noma thi uhlanga luni noma waXhosa uSuthu Venda anywhere in the country but if uwazi ukuthi we belong to a certain tribe kumele upractice ama rituals nama practice akhona.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Karinda Jagmohan at Indlondlo Cultural Village.